Yes, 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 Kenya. Tamu sana, tamu sana, tamu sana, yes, tamu sana. Yes. Yesterday evening, Denis Itumbi, the hustler spokesman, dropped a bombshell. And when I talk about Denis Itumbi is some of the official spokesman of the hustler movement. And when he posts something, then you can just tell the thinking of the top party hierarchy of UDA and even the hustler movement. Because after Denis Itumbi posted this yesterday, most Tanga bloggers, the small ones, now just posted the same thing or a bit of it in their social media accounts. So let me just read for you the post, for I feel that some things as mentioned here that it's worth discussing or rather analyzing in this video today. So this is what he posted yesterday. The Hustler Nation Intelligence Bureau, HNIB update. Number 1, the deep state game to weaken Raila Odinga is on and is about to be complete. Number 2, NASA official disbandment is on. Number 3, to achieve that, the One Kenya Alliance agreed yesterday with a deep state proposal that they will invoke sections of the NASA agreement to bring an end to NASA. Number 4, in the NASA agreement, 3 of the parties in the deal must sign to opt out of the coalition for NASA to die. Number 5, Wiper, ANC and Ford Kenya will be writing to the registrar of political parties to activate the official death of NASA. Number 6, as a result, Raila and ODM will be isolated and will be joining the graveyard that has added Jubilee and added Kanu. In that arrangement, only ODM will be able to guarantee a solid support base. Number 7, a weakened Raila and ODM will then be handed the role of the bringing chair in the graveyard that is Jubilee and Kanu. Number 8, and this is what I want us to concentrate on in this analysis. Number 8, to combine the competing wishes of family, Gideon will be running mate to Tinga. Gideon Moi was being used by deep state to slow down one Kenya, but his role in the team is no longer tenable. A, family is no longer tenable. Number 9, family believes Tinga will be A, coming to a coalition they control. B, he is old and sick and therefore presents a possibility of a Gideon presidency without an election. It is so declassified. Yes. That's what Denis Itumbi posted yesterday through his Facebook account. And from this post, ladies and gentlemen, you can see clearly that Denis Itumbi is admitting for the very, very first time that Gideon Moi will be Raila Amolo Odinga's running mate. It simply means that Raila is going to be the presidential candidate, and then Gideon Moi will be his running mate. You know, Denis Itumbi is a well-known Ruto blogger. And in the past years, we've known this man, Denis Itumbi, as a very dangerous propagandist. He sometimes evades the truth and beats about the bush. Yes. So, in fact, it's very shocking today because all along he has been avoiding the idea of Raila being propelled as a presidential candidate. And even here, he doesn't really want to go direct and say that Raila is the presidential candidate. He's just saying to combine the competing wishes of family, Gideon will be running mate to Tinga. He doesn't really want to go straight to the fact that already Raila Amolo Odinga is the presidential candidate. And I know why. You know, the Tanga Tanga group, this one of William Ruto. And I don't want to be biased here. If there is one person, the Tanga Tanga group of William Ruto and their supporters, if there is one person they fear, that person is none other than Raila Amolo Odinga. And we are all Kenyans here, and we know for a fact that Raila currently, as I talk, you know, some people have been accusing me of being biased somehow, but I only state the truth as it is. Currently, as things stand, the only person that has proved to command votes all over the country, across the country, is none other than Raila Amolo Odinga. And that has never been disapproved anywhere. You can only disapprove that in a general election if Raila contests for the presidency and you find him losing votes somewhere. Then you can use that to disapprove what I'm saying. But as of now, the person to beat was proved on the ballot. That he has the people is nobody but is none other than Raila Amolo Odinga. So for the Hustler supporters, let me say it here today that I don't hate one William Ruto. I'm just trying to open your eyes to see the other side of the political divide. You know, out of your sycophancy, I don't want to use that term, but I'm just trying to open your eyes to see things differently. You may be wrong, I may be wrong. But from where I sit, ladies and gentlemen, and I've been saying this and I'm repeating it here again. When politics will start properly, when our Kenyan politics will start, Mount Kenya, the gamer community, will all vote to the last person, to the person Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta will direct them to vote for. They will vote for that person to the last man. And that's why from where I sit, I don't understand how William Ruto, who appears to be a very smart politician, maybe he knows that. And maybe his supporters do not know that. You can hear people today talking about Ruto in Mount Kenya. Those are just noise. There is a very big difference from going to the ballot to vote and heckling outside there. And I repeat, Mount Kenya will vote to the last person Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta will direct them to. And this is why I've been insisting in this YouTube channel that the best way for Raila Amolo Odinga to be the president of Kenya is to work with no any other person but Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta. That's the only best chance for Raila Amolo Odinga to be the president. And should he work with Uhuru Kenyatta, Raila is the next president of the Republic of Kenya. Should Uhuru Kenyatta work with William Ruto is the next president, and that's a fact. So Tanga, you know, they are now trying to confuse the masses, bringing all this propaganda that now Raila is old and sick and therefore presents a possibility of a Gideon presidency without an election. This is just meant to confuse Raila supporters. Those who might hate Gideon Moi, this is just a clever tactic to make sure they are confused so that they look somewhere else. But this is just a campaign strategy. So let me end by saying in this video today, I don't want to talk a lot today in this video. Let me conclude by saying that as of now, as I talk right now, the formations are now coming out clearly. Though in this YouTube channel, even before the formations started coming out clearly. For those who can remember, I've been maintaining that there exists an original pact between Uhuru and Raila Amolo Odinga. The original pact, Gideon Moi can stand in for Uhuru. But there exists original pact between Raila and Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta. And now formations are now coming out clearly that already we are seeing a Raila candidature and a William Ruto candidature. And on the side of Raila, Gideon Moi, and I did a video like that yesterday, is most probably going to deputize Raila Amolo Odinga. On the side of William Ruto, he is still on a fishing expedition. He still doesn't know on who now to have as his running mate because he's still not very sure. But names have been dropped of Mwangi Kiunjuri, Moses Kuria, Madera Member of Parliament, and also even Justin Muturi. And there is a video I'm currently working on a possibility of Mwangi Kiunjuri being Ruto's deputy president in the next year's elections. So as of now, we are rest assured that there will be a Raila Amolo Odinga on the ballot. There will be a William Ruto on the ballot. Whether Kalonzo Mudavadi will be on the ballot or even Wetangula, that one is a story for another day. For now, most likely Raila will be on the ballot on the side of the president. William Ruto will be on the other side, still on the ballot. That seems to come out very, very clearly. Otherwise, folks, if you've bumped on this YouTube channel for the very first time, tap on the subscription button and also on the notification bell to receive a notification anytime we upload a new video. God bless you. God bless Kenya. Tamu sana, yes, tamu sana.